Hello there assassins, welcome back to another Wheelassassin guide. It is lovely to see you all again. Now I'm back on my Disney tutorial world here in Minecraft because I have another Disney tutorial lined up for you all. This is actually going to be my biggest one yet, I believe. It could be on par with the Phantom Manor, I'm not sure. Anyways, today we will be starting to build the Sleeping Beauty Castle from Disneyland Paris here in Minecraft. Now over the course of about 10 live streams, I was building this to raise money for Make-A-Wish International. Now I sadly not hit my donation goal yet with them, but throughout the course of this series, this tutorial series, I will still include the Tiltify link where you guys can check out my campaign, Build to Wish. So if you do want to go ahead and drop a couple pounds there for Make-A-Wish International, so we can hopefully reach our goal by the end of this series, then please check it out. I'll drop a link in the description below. But of course no pressure if you can't, that is absolutely okay. Alright then, so this is going to be episode number 1. We are going to be starting off with the bridge down here, and then hopefully this little bridge that goes off into the start of the mountainside. So obviously that's not the most exciting part of this build, but it is step 1, and it's of course going to be leading up to the Grand Castle itself. So this is a very important part. So yeah, we're going to get ourselves some materials, and hopefully get this bridge, and this other bridge, built up perfectly. Let's go for it. And thank you for watching, guys. Really appreciate this. It's so much fun to be able to do this. Alright, let's go for it. Alright then, guys. So as you can see, my original build is in the background there. And I've had to build quite far away just so we don't end up, clashing builds. So I've taken myself some normal stone. I have myself some deep slate, some stone stairs, some smooth quartz stairs, blue terracotta, some cyan concrete, some cobbled deep slate slabs, polished deep slate, and some stone slabs. And what we're going to do here is I've already placed myself a block just so I can be in line with my original one. But I'm going to take this block as my middle block here, let's say. And what we're going to do is basically build 7 blocks each side of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, because obviously I counted that one. So 7 this way. And then 7 past this, so I won't count this one this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Basically, we want to make sure that we've marked this one as our middle block. So I'm just going to build it up for a second. Just to show you, I have 7 on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And this one is obviously in the middle here. And what do you get when you plus 7, 7, and our middle one? 15, of course. So 15 blocks along the bottom here. We're going to go up diagonally and across for 3 over here. And symmetry is important, so 3 over this way. Then we're going to do ourselves 2, and of course 2, like so. Then on the right side we'll go up for 1, and on the left side we will go across for 2, as this is going to connect to where our fence goes to get us to our littler bridge over on the left side, or our smaller bridge if you like, if you speak English, better than I do. So up from this we're going to go diagonally for 1, just up here. Then we'll go diagonally again, so here now. So we're 2 blocks away from this one. We can actually do the same on the opposite side for this one as well. So we can actually go from the number 1, diagonally up, then diagonally up again. So we're actually 2 blocks away from that one, just there. This one here is going to be worth about 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously count the number 1 there. And again over this way, 4 is important. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like so. Now we want to work ourselves inwards a little bit, so we're only going to do ourselves 3, but we're going to do this just at the top right of the 4. 1, 2, oops, 3. Sorry, I accidentally built too many. There we go. So we have 4 and 3, and on the opposite side we come in on this one to the left. 1, 2, 3. So we have this shape. Then we want to go for 2. So I'm going to go onto the 3, 1, 2, just like that, and then 1. Just there on the corner. So we've kind of built like a corner. So 1, 2, and 1 for the corner. So 3 blocks in total to build this strange looking shape here. Pretty cool. Kind of looks like the big guy from Lilo and Stitch. I can't remember his name, but he's got like four arms. I think he's called like, I almost said Mumbo, but that's a YouTuber. Gumbo? I don't really know, but he looks like that anyways. There we go. Alright, find yourself the middle block of your 15 again. So if you kept your raised block in the center, then hopefully, that'll help you out. But if not, just count 7 from the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Here is our middle. I'm going to go up with my deep slate for 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then remove my middle one, that's raised. And up this way, past my 4, I'm going to take cyan concrete for number 1 here in the floor. And then we'll do ourselves 3 with our blue, just for 3 across the top of that cyan. And then diagonally we'll go 3. Excuse me. And then diagonally 3 up this way. And then 3 across the top. So we've built like a sort of square in the middle here. And then if we go off each one of the ends with a cyan for those 3. So of course we have the number 1 at the bottom. We now have 4 points. And if we go ahead and build a little circumference in the middle of the square with our cyan, and then end it with a blue terracotta, you have built yourself a guardian, a Minecraft guardian for your Disney castle. But no, we're going to use that later. That'll come in handy. Good stuff. Now if we take ourselves some stone stairs, we will go to each of the points where the blue meets the cyan, kind of at the corner. And we'll take ourselves stone stairs here, here, spin around this way, and build them back towards the other ones, like that. Now next to our singular cyans, we'll take ourselves smooth quartz stairs. So 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 this way. Just like so. Perfect. That looks awesome. So now the next thing to do is to take yourself your deep slate and to go 2 blocks up from where your stone is. So we're going to go next to this for 1. Then I'm going to do 2, and I'm going to do 3. I meant 2 blocks above the stone, basically. So here. And that should leave us about 1 block after the thing here, which it's not. Let me check my dimensions. I will be right back. So never mind. What we've done is actually perfect. I'm just a silly Billy, and I'm glad I double checked. So I'm just going to trim this off by 1 block. So we have 2, like that. So I did get myself a bit confused there. But we have 2 with 1 connected to the stone. And this way we can go over to connect to this stone. Just like that, in a giant like bracket shape, like that. Awesome. Now this has outlined this area for us, which is very, very helpful indeed. But what we're going to do is further outline it just by adding 1, 2, 3 deep slate here, and then 1, 2, 3 deep slate there. Now the rest of this grass area in the middle of these, so these 2 sides, can be filled in with our deep slate. So let's get this done. So there we are. Well done guys, that looks absolutely great. Now one thing I forgot to mention, but it's kind of, you know, not really the biggest of deals, but you might want to know, is the texturing of the cobbled deep slate can change. So you can actually have this on top rather than on the side like mine is here. So just be aware of that. You can change this all different directions depending on how you place it. So you can see all this is different. So just make sure that if you want to build this the exact same way, you have to place it the exact same way. I hope that makes sense. Alright then. We're going to take ourselves our cobbled deep slate slabs this time. We're going to go up diagonally from where we've done this one. And we'll go here to place these along to 1 block there. So this way. So this is about 13. If we count this, it should be 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Perfect. Now we're going to take ourselves some more deep slate. We'll match our... Actually, no we won't. We'll go 1 block in on each side. So we're going to make about 13, 11 up here. So from 13 to 11, just like so. And then we're going to go in again to about 9 up here. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you can really see the texturing difference here. That's okay. I'm going to sort that out in a moment. And then I'm going to go to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like so. And then we'll finally take ourselves some polished deep slate to build 7 across those ones up there. Now I'm going to re-sort out my cobbled up here just to make everything the exact same way around. Just because I have a bit of an OCD about it. But if you guys don't want to worry about this, then, you know, feel free to not change anything at all. That's all good. But you can see if I've already done like one section the same, I kind of want to keep it the same if I can all the way up. But there we are. That looks great. Now we're going to move up with our stone. So if we go beyond our polished deep slate and actually take ourselves our stone block, we'll build 7 firstly. And then we'll take our stone slabs above these to start to build the gradient going up to the castle itself. Now we'll take ourselves our stone blocks behind this for 1, 7, like that. And we'll do 3 lots of this. 2 and 3, just like so. Perfect. So from this position of these 3 7s, we want to go for another 7, but then build out for 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then build 2 more layers of this, so we have basically 3 lots of these in total. Oops, I got a bit too many blocks there. There we go. So we have ourselves 3 and 3 on each side. Now we're going to go for our 7 again, just up from where we did the 7 beforehand. So just here. And build slabs again on this for 1 layer. Perfect. Now if we go up to the next layer, we're going to take ourselves our blocks of stone for 2 lots of 7. 1, 2. Perfect. And then we're going to start to kind of angle in a bit. So we're going to go diagonally left a little bit. And this gets a bit confusing, so definitely stay tuned. So we're going to go from the right side. We'll go in by a block just here. And then a second block. And we'll work across to 7 again this way. So we're going to overhang by 1. And 1 again. Just like so. Now we're going to do another one of these, but it's just going to be 1 block this time. So 1, coming in from the 2, and then going over that way. So just count these up, make sure they're still 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So we're still on the right track. Now let's go ahead and duplicate this last one, and then place slabs on top of it as well for the 7. There we go. So we started to angle this up, going again into the next layer. Now this top layer is a little bit different again. We're going to take our stone, and we're going to cut off this corner. So we'll start on the second slab in, and we'll go to beyond the last slab. So over the last slab like that one. This one is going to be worth 3 blocks. So there's 7, 2, 3. And build this one up just here. Perfect. And then we're going to do ourselves our 7 again, but with the 3 blocks coming on each side. So 1, 2, 3. And of course this way. 1, 2, 3. And then go ahead and build 2 more layers of this. Like that. Awesome. So we have a very, very chunky T up here. Sounds like a rapper's name. Chunky T. It sounds like an English rapper. Alright, anyways, that'll be my rapper's name. Right, we're going to take ourselves 7 again, in line with the previous 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still in line with that one beforehand. Perfect. But we're now going to chop off a corner. So we're not going to build to 7 anymore. We're going to chop off this one to go to this second one. And we're going to build 3 up. 1, 2, 3. Up this way. And then we'll build along to be in line with the last 7. So these are actually going to be worth 6 blocks in total here, which can be a bit of a catch out if you're not careful. So just be aware of that. That is good. And then what we're going to do is come into 2 up here. So we've got the 3. We're going to jump to the second one up from the 6 and go 1, 2, just like that. And we will build these till they go out. So we're still going for 6, just like so. Then we'll finally finish with about 5. So we'll go from the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 block in on that side. So you have that weird shape at the top there. Awesome. Now I know this looks a bit strange, but we're on the right tracks, I promise you. We're making some very, very good progress. Okay, well that is actually that completed just there. I know it doesn't look it right now, but it is definitely coming along. Right, what we're going to do whilst we have these materials is we do need a lot of stone to mark out this other bridge over this way. So we're going to probably get that done before continuing with this bigger bridge. So let's go ahead and do that. So I know I said we have basically all the materials we need for the next part. And that's not necessarily false. We do have stone. But we're also going to need ourselves some nether brick fences, some black candles, some polished andesite slabs, some stone bricks, some nether brick wool, a lantern, and chiseled sandstone as well. If we come on down to this 2 over here, do you remember on the other side we have the 1? This 2 is going to be very important. Now from the 2, we're going to need to work ourselves down. So we'll come down here and we'll build ourselves 3 across to the left. Then down and 3 across to the left again. Then down and 4 across to the left. Then we're going to come to the left one of this one. Down again for 6 across to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what I'm going to do here is stick myself a fence post on this one down here, just so I know that that is where the fence goes back up, as we're going to continue with our stone this way to 18. So we have ourselves 6 here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 blocks just up this way. Awesome. Now we can come back down to our fence post and continue our measurements. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, just here to the left, up and to the left for 2, up and to the left for 2. Then we'll go into this bit and we'll count from number 1 here and up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, I'm just checking this real quick. Just need to make sure I've got this correct. Actually, if we backtrack and start with our fence, we'll be able to see. So we do ourselves 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, and then obviously 6 is here. Then we go with ourselves 3 fence posts, 2 and 2, and then we'll count up this way until we reach 5. Number 1 is here. 2, 3, 4, 5. I am actually going to go for another one just up here for 6. And then we'll cut back in here and go up for 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're coming back out this way now. And we've left ourselves a gap of 4, which is perfect. So 3 in here. Then we'll go up for 2. But this is not going to be the only 2. There's going to be 10 lots of these 2. So we can speed run this a little bit. We've got 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't want to get too close to our other bridge, but we want to get close enough to build a little sort of thing going on up this way. There we go. Awesome. Now over this way, we can now take ourselves 3. 1, 2, 3. And then another 3 from the top of this 3. 1, 2, 3. Like so. And then we'll do ourselves a singular one up here at a diagonal. Actually, we can do it just next to. So this one just here. I'll dig that in, remove that. Excuse the voice break. So there we go. So we have 1 just up here next to the 3, 3, 10 lots of 2s, 3, and then back down to this one, which is actually worth 6 in total. This way. Let's go ahead and give these some fence posts. Keep the railings on the stone bricks if possible, on the stone block, sorry. There we go. Perfect. And now we can start on this side. So this way is a bit different to the other side. So we have ourselves obviously down here, number 1 now on the 18th along this way. And we want to go up to 7. So number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we'll go ahead and start with our fence, just up to here. Then we want to go back in on ourselves and up for 2. Then up for 3. Then up for another 3. Then up for 4. Then we want to go back on ourselves for 3. Then back on ourselves for another 3. Then we're going to come back in on ourselves here and go up for 3. And then we'll do 1 just next to this top 3. Just here. Now what I'm also going to do whilst I'm here is go up diagonally from this to build 3. Then go to the diagonal left of this and build 4 up. Perfect. Then I'll drop down from the top one to here to build 2. And then go up diagonally from the 4th to build 1. Now I'm going to drop back down on the right side diagonally to build 2. Then I'm going to go diagonally here to build another 2. And then diagonally down from this one to build another 2. Diagonally down from this to build 5. Diagonally back up to build 2. Diagonally for 1. Diagonally for 1. Diagonally for another 2. Back on ourselves for another 2 up this way. Diagonally up to the right for 1. Diagonally up to the right and across for 3. Diagonally back down and the right for 1. Diagonally back down and down again for 3. Diagonally to the left for 2. And then diagonally down for 1 just here. And that goes into a pillar, which we made with ourselves 2 blocks of stone bricks just here. Now what we're going to do from here is we're going to take ourselves blocks of our stone going around all of this section. So we're going to need to match up where we have the stone sort of design. Now most of this is going to be in the actual floor, but around here we may get overlapping. So I'm going to go diagonally here from this pillar for 1, 2, and 3. Up for 1, and then 2. Up along the stone, and I'm actually going to go around the stone here. Back down around the stone, and here. In this one I'm just going to do 1, 2. I'm going to jump diagonally, not fill that one in, and then start to build around this area just here as well, and connecting my corners. Now as I get up this end, what I'm going to do is go up here, and then where I have this number 1, I'm going to build the back stone brick up for 2, just like so, for another sort of pillar. And where we have the 2 over this way, I'm going to go to the left of the bottom one and build 2 here. And then I'm going to start to connect this around and down to this one, which is going to be with 3 blocks of stone, before placing a polished andesite slab on this one just here. Amazing. Okay. Now what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to go check dimensions, but what you guys can do is go ahead and fill in the stone that we've been left with where the grass area is here. Alrighty, let's do this. That looks awesome, guys. Very well done. Okay, we are going to go over this way, and we're going to take our stone bricks, and what we want to do here is after we have this lamp, or where this lamp is going to be, we want to build ourselves 6 lots of 2 going up this way. So we have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then we're going to do 3, and then 3, and that should lead us up to where the mountain will be. So you can see it's sort of, not quite, but it's just behind where that one obviously is going forward. Perfect. If we go down to the other pillar, down this way, of course the pillar has a block behind it right now, but that's okay. It's going to be our number 1. So we're going to build 2 just here, and we're going to build 6 lots of 2 over here as well. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should take us up to the same direction as the other one, which it does. Perfect. Okay. Next thing to do is to take ourselves our fence, and we're going to backtrack to be able to place our, our lanterns in the right spots. So first things first, come down here and place your fence all the way up to the wall. Just basically follow the direction of the stone up to the wall up there. Then we'll go all the way to this pillar, and then what we're going to do is build. What I'll do is build this way first. So I'm going to go this one, and then back down all the way along and around this bit. What we need to watch out for is some pesky walls a little bit later on. There's actually going to be one of these just here on this one, and this will have a lantern on, just like so. So yeah, there's going to be a few of those lurking about, and we've got to watch out for them. Before we actually get back to that section, let's take ourselves our chiseled sandstone. And what we're going to do is drop down in this gap here and build 2 up with a nether brick wall, a nether brick fence, and then a lantern. And we're going to do this a few times all the way up this main walkway. We'll do another one over here in the gap down here. There we go. We'll do another 2 over this way next to where the slabs are. So it'll just be here. 2 blocks, remember, of our chiseled. Then our wall and our fence. Wall, fence, lantern, and lantern. And then up this way we're getting a bit closer up to the castle sort of drawbridge. We're going to take ourselves where there'll be the little balconies. There'll be 2 here, 2 here, and then 1 block next to where the slab is there, like that. And what we're going to do on these ones is just exactly the same thing. I thought it was going to be a bit more complicated, but luckily it's not too bad right now. And then of course lanterns on top of each of these, so don't worry. There you go. And then at the very top, once again, we'll come down next to, and we'll do 2 and 2, and this way 2 and 2. Awesome. And then we'll go with our nether brick walls on top of each of these with our fences on, of course. Don't worry about anything else but the fences right now. Lanterns on top of these. There we go. And there's just final 2 more up the top here. We're going to take ourselves chiseled sandstone, and we'll go next to this this final row of stone for 2 and 2. Nether brick wall, nether brick fence, and then a lantern up here and up here. Perfect. There we go. That's all ready for our railing a little bit later, which looks awesome, by the way. So far, so good. Now back down this way. We're going to need to, of course, place our lanterns in the correct spots over this way especially. Now this one can get a bit complicated, so definitely stay with me. What we're going to do is come past the lantern that will be on here. These ones, by the way, are walls and lanterns, similar to that one over there. Then we'll do ourselves 1, 2, 3 fence here. Then a wall. 1, 2, 3 fence. A wall. 1, 2, 3 fence and a wall. And then on this one, and basically all these walls in here will be fences above as well, and then lanterns, just to match up with the height of the first one, like so. Now over this way we'll do a similar thing. We'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4 this time, then a wall, then 3, then a wall, then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 will have the wall on in the middle, and then we'll go up to the top there. Now this one's a little bit different because it's on the outer wall, which means there's more actually to cater for. So we still want to keep the lanterns the same distance apart. So we have basically 4 in total on each side. But yeah, we go a little bit different there. So that's alright. I know it looks a bit narrow at the top, but that's actually okay. I'm pretty sure it is. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, lovely. This is looking awesome. Now the next thing we can do is to take our black candles, but I will have to check the spacings of these because I'm a little bit unsure right now. But I believe what we do is, I can see what we do on this part, so we may as well do this together. We want to take them basically 1 on each fence post. So 1, miss 1, 1, miss 1, 1, miss 1, and then so on and so forth. So literally we do that all the way around. So this would be a miss 1, this would be 1, miss, 1, miss, miss, 1, and then that would be a miss, 1, and you get the idea. And we do this all the way around. So this way I'm going to do 1, 1, then on the back ones basically all the way to here, and then around the corner. And these ones are a little bit simpler because you can sort of see them a bit easier where they should and shouldn't be. But it's just about continuation that you've got to watch out for, because continuity can be a bit dodgy. So here we'll miss one, and then we'll treat this as if it's a new sort of row. Don't worry if you really do mess this part up, it's like not the biggest of deals. So this would be a miss, this would be a start. Now these twos, you can literally just build them on the outskirts because they're not going to change all the way along to the twos. Then here they'll change a bit. It's kind of a satisfying section, but it adds just a tiny little bit more like texture to these fences, to be honest, that we wouldn't have had before. So there we go. We build all the way up to there, and then of course on the other side we need to make sure we've got this done. So we miss one, and then we'll place one, we miss one, and then place one down here. And there you go. You built right the way to the end there. Perfect. Let me go take the dimensions of this one, and then we'll try and conclude up this one and this one. Perfect. Okay then guys, so we're going to complete one side at a time. So if we go to the left side, this one we're working on just now, we'll take ourselves some stone bricks again, some spruce planks, a shulker box, a purpose slab, and some jungle planks. What you want to do is take your spruce planks in here, and this is correct by the way, I went and double checked, just to make sure, you know. Got to make sure we're absolutely correct. So we just plank up this section here, all the way to where these stone bricks end off, just there. And they're also going to go one block into the wall as well, I believe. So like that. So we'll take our stone brick here and here, but these ones are going to be covered up by the mountainside. So you're not really going to see them, which is why we didn't build them beforehand. So let's just finish up our planks in here. Here we go. Awesome. And then we'll take ourselves 4 jungle, 4 jungle, and then from the left, 3 jungle, like so. Perfect. That looks awesome. There's going to be a shulker box just down here with a purpose slab on top. So shift or crouch click for this one. Just as like a little Disney bin down there. And the final detail around here is on this first row of stone bricks here. Down the floor, we're just going to add in a singular one. And that's actually going to be poking out of the little stream that goes around the castle, so like the moat. It's just a tiny little detail I kind of wanted to add in there. So there we go. If we go ahead and get ourselves the materials here, we're going to do ourselves the stone brick or the stone sandstone sort of wall that goes up this bridge so far, and then we'll work underneath afterwards. So finishing up the textures beneath. I cannot speak English, just ignore me. Okay then guys, so to conclude off today's video, we're going to take ourselves just 3 materials. Don't let that fool you though. It is still going to be a little bit tricky, so definitely stay tuned. If you need a pause the video, absolutely, and ask me any questions you may have down in the comments below. Let's take ourselves some smooth sandstone stairs, some smooth sandstone, and some smooth sandstone slabs. And the list goes crazy with those 3 materials. Let's start on the bottom right side over here. Now we'll firstly take ourselves over to this area, and what I'm going to do is take myself an upside down stair on my first lot of stone, then a normal stair, then I'm going to take my slabs along the stone path basically beneath, and I'm going to build them all the way to the end one just here. Cool. I think that's it. Let me just check. Oh, even just knocking off those 2. What I will do though is I'm going to take myself an upside down stair just on this final block of stone, with a normal stair this way, an upside down one behind the normal one just there, and a normal one just in here. Now this, trust me, this is a real nuisance to place these correctly. So if you do happen to make a mistake, please do not worry. It happens. I do it often in this video, so don't worry. All right, we're gonna go over this way and do pretty much the exact same thing. I think it is the same thing. So we're doing an upside down stair first, a normal stair, slabs all the way along here for 3, then for those 3, then just for a single one. Then we're going to stick ourselves temporarily a block to build an upside down stair, a normal stair here, a normal stair up here, and an upside down one behind the top one, just like so. So copying the other side. Now we're going to flip on the back of this side, and we'll do this on the other one in a minute. We'll take ourselves blocks here for 3, 2, and then 2 this way. And then we're going to take ourselves 2 stairs here, 2 stairs here. This one's going to curve around though, like that. And then 1, 2, 3 stairs here. So we built like a little bench kind of in there. And we do this on the other side as well. So actually it's quite simple doing the blocks. That's quite helpful. 3, 2, and 2. And then of course 3 stairs over this way, curved one here with 1 forward, and then 2 this way. And we have ourselves 2 benches at the bottom of our sort of stairwell here, or going up into the next area. Next thing to do is I'm going to go to the right side again, so over here. I'm going to start to work up the side of this lamppost to this lamppost. So I'm probably going to go from the top down. So I'm going to stick an upside down stair here, then a normal one. Then I'm going to go beneath this and place an upside down one diagonally here. Then a normal one. Then I'm going to do myself another upside down one just here. Then I'll place myself a normal one on the back of this one. Then an upside down one here. Oops, sorry, messed up. There we go. Then a normal one on the outskirts. And then an upside down one. Oops, if you can get that to be upside down just in there. And then a normal one against the pillar, just like so. And then probably another normal one here, but let me check. Yeah, a normal one, but this way around, like that. Let's do that on the other side, just so we remember. One that way around, just like that. So you have this strange shape going for us here. Now I know it looks weird, and I know that there's a gap beneath this. So if you want to go ahead and take your slabs next, and go underneath these ones with your slabs, then feel free. And those ones there. You don't have to worry about this one, because that's obviously going to be covered up with the pillar there, so that's okay. Perfect. Now what we'll do is just double check this way, but I think we're all good there. So what I'm going to do is come onto the inside, just check from this direction. So I'm going to switch this one in the middle to a normal stair there. And the pattern looks good. Okay, the other way around. We'll start on this side firstly. So we'll get ourselves an upside down stair, a normal stair. Down here we want ourselves an upside down, If we can get that, yep. A normal, and then an upside down. A normal needs to go in here at a diagonal, and then the upside down goes just in here, diagonal again. And if we flip around to the back, we can see what we're sort of covering up back here. So we'll take ourselves the 2 slabs, then the 3 slabs, then the 1 and the 1. Normal stair here, normal stair here, normal stair here, and that's looking good. Now double check if these are the same on both sides. They should be, but just double check, just in case. But yeah, we're looking absolutely fine there. Perfect, so we made it up to the second layer now. So we got number 1 done, 2 done. It's like we're going up in levels. But to be honest, it doesn't get like more difficult as we go up. It's alright. Right, so up here, there's a balcony. So what I'm going to do is take myself an upside down stair, then 2, but knock off the end one and replace it with a block, and then build kind of a curved stair here. So this is a bit tricky, but in order to get the curved stair, we need to place something on the end of it. So remove the block after we've done the ends there, like that. Then up the top here, we're going to do an upside down stair. This is over the stone, by the way, like over and out from the stone. And then do like an upside down stair curved into a middle stair at the very end here, like that. And then I was going to say beneath this, we just do upside down stairs to enclose these, like that. You can build this one down for 2 chiseled. Cool, and make sure the other one comes down to 2 as well. And then we're going to dig into the ground. Don't worry, we will sort out all this later in a further video. But for now, we just need to dig at least 1 layer into the ground so we can see what we're doing, where we're going to enclose this area. So we'll go up to where the stairs start, curve this around, and basically follow it around, and then place a block behind, like that. So you've curved it down, it looks like it curves into a sort of dish shape beneath. Now we do this exact same thing on the other side. So I'm going to take myself just blocks on the ends there, so I have a bit of help. Then do my stairs like this, so with the ends and the ends. And then I'll do these ends with one in the middle, and then knock out the blocks. Come beneath this for stairs upside down, only beneath the actual stairs. Make sure this goes down to 2 chiseled. Dig into the floor down here, just around your sandstony area. And then add in yourself 2 upside down stairs, curving around to the other side like so. So you have these 2 bowls holding up the balcony area there. Amazing work, guys. Very nice job. Now getting up to the next layer. So this has been layer 3. We want layer 4 now. So I'm referring to these as different layers, so if anyone does get stuck, you can let me know in the comments which layer you're stuck on, and hopefully which stair you're stuck on or something. Cool. Then we're going to start on the left side over here. So from this lamppost to this lamppost, we will go with an upside down stair here, a normal just in front of it. We'll have to do an upside down in this gap here, and then we'll have to do another upside down just in front of it, which is a bit troublesome. Actually, it's going to be a normal stair just here, but this one will have a slab on. That is a very hard one to see sometimes. So that has a slab on. Then we're going to do an upside down just in this gap here with a normal. Then we'll do an upside down here with a normal coming down to that lamppost there. That's what it looks like from this angle. Now on the other side, we do the same thing. So upside down stair, normal stair. Then remember, this one's a trick. It's going to be a normal stair with... Oh no, hold on. This one's slightly different, I think. So upside down, normal. Then will be normal with an upside down, a slab on top to make it look like it. Or hold on, something funny's going on here. I'm going to see what I've done. I think it could actually be an upside down over this way, like that. It seems to be quite high up than the rest of the thing. So yeah, we're doing an upside down, a normal, and then an upside down. Then I'm going to go with my stair here normally with a slab on top of this, like that. So we have a gap of 2 in there. That's absolutely fine at the moment. Then we'll do ourselves an upside down out and a normal. Then an upside down out and a normal to the lamppost. Oof, complicated, isn't it? Right, there we go. And if we go up beneath this with our slabs, we should be able to cover the holes and make it look good. So we're starting at the top, 2 slabs, 1 slab. We've already got the slab on the top of this one, so we don't need it on the bottom. 2 slabs, 2 slabs. Cool. Over this way, 2 slabs, 1. 1 is already on the top, so 2 and 2. Perfect. It is the same on both sides. It's just because we're curving a little bit different, it makes it a little bit less easy to, you know, mimic and replicate. So there we go. We just take our time. So that has been 1, 2, 3, and 4 onto the 5th layer. This is going to be another set of balconies, the second set. So again, we're doing the same sort of thing as we did before. So instead of going right down here firstly, what I'm going to do is take myself next to my blocks, build the end blocks, remember? That will help us out later. The guide blocks. Upside down stair that way, with one here. Same here. And then these ones at the back, like so. Knocking out these ones. Then over this way we'll do the same. So I'm going to build my block here. Oops. Block there. Stair, stair, stair. And then these ones, of course, around like that. Knock out the blocks on the ends. And then we'll go beneath these, in line with the stone, upside down stairs. And again. All the way around like so. And then as they're a little bit higher, we shouldn't need to dig into the floor at the moment. But we can now go ahead and surround these at the bottom with blocks. And we'll actually build our pillar coming down onto the grass for now. But we can extend this down when we build the moat next time. So let's build these down just like that. So we have these stands for each of the balconies there, like so. Awesome. So we've done both of them there. We did them both at the same time, so that's going to save us some hassle. Yep, they look great. Now if we go beyond this, so that's been layer 5, layer 6. Beyond this, we're going to start over this way, between these two lampposts on the right side. Now then, over here, I'm going to go upside down stair firstly, just here. Then a normal stair. Then I want to set myself an upside down stair here, and a normal stair, and then an upside down stair just there. And then I'm going to just literally slab up 3 there and 2 here. Super, super easy stuff there, which wasn't too bad at all. Then over this way, I'm going to do myself a similar thing, upside down normal, upside down in the gap with a normal, then an upside down here, and then 3 slabs beneath with 2 more there. Perfect, look at that. That looks awesome. Just double check your chiseled comes down for 2 on all of those sides. Hell yeah, it does. That looks amazing. Very nice work, guys. Well, that is it. That is going to be it for today's episode. Awesome work. Now, you may be looking at this thinking, oh man, you know, we haven't done anything. Like, we've barely done anything at all on our journey to building the castle. And you're not entirely wrong, but also you are wrong. I'm sorry. But we've done a lot here. This is really, really important because what we're going to do here is we're marking out where the front of the castle is going to be. And of course, that is super important because if we don't get that correct, with it being here at the end of the bridge, then how are we going to build this massive castle at the end of it? It's like having to go through the tunnel to get to the other side where there's like a pot of gold. I just mixed up the rainbow one with the, you know, tunnel saying. I don't know. Anyways, it's great. We've done a great job. You should be proud of that. So very well done, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for the first episode of this castle. There is, of course, going to be many, many more. We have a lot to build, but it's going to be super fun. I hope you can stay tuned for the next one. If you're not already subscribed, definitely consider it. It'll be awesome to have you join our guild, join the Assassinhood, and come and check us out on Discord as well, where we have the entire community of the Assassinhood over there as well. If you guys have enjoyed this one, please be sure to drop a like on it. That would be really, really helpful. And if you want to stay tuned by checking out the social medias, you can check up updates and stuff over on those. There'll be a link below. But yeah, guys, that has been episode number 1. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you very shortly for episode number 2. Goodbye for now, Assassins. Thank you once again.